So in this video, I'm going to explain to you the MLB Major League Baseball. This video is for all the people who don't know a single thing about the MLB or baseball in general and want to learn really fast the basics to like impress somebody, you know, and like actually know what you're talking about when your baseball friends are rambling on about the MLB and all these different players and teams. So yeah, if that's you, this video is really going to help you out. First, we're going to go over like a little basic, like how the league works, and then we're going to go over a little bit about each team, what every team is known for really fast, and then after that, I'm going to go over a bunch of things that are just facts of the baseball world that you need to know if you're going to be a baseball fan or at least pretend to be. So let's get right into it. Welcome to Upswing Baseball, where we give you tips and drills to improve your baseball skills. So subscribe and hit the bell if you want to take your baseball skills to the next level. And let's just do this. All right, so how the league works. There are 30 teams in 2 leagues. National League, American League, 15 teams in each league. And then in each league, there's also 3 divisions. So there's 5 teams in each division. And each division winner of each division get an automatic bid into the playoffs. And there are 2 more wildcard spots in each league that also make the playoffs. So there's 5 total teams in each league that make the playoffs, which combines to 10. 5 plus 5 is 10, right? And then they all battle it out until there's only 1 team from each league left, and they battle it out in the World Series. And the winner of that is the world champions of baseball. That's how it works. That's the basics. Obviously, I could go more in depth, but that's really all you need to know. So let's move right on. All right, so now I'm going to introduce you to all 30 of the teams. We're going to go division by division all the way through. So first up, the Yankees. Everybody hates them. Go away.
I hate them.
The Red Sox are only good every other year. The Rays, nobody comes to their games, but they're actually pretty good. The Blue Jays, they had that big Bautista bat flip you might have seen.
And it's going to burn you. No doubt about it.
And the Orioles are just like the laughing stock of the MLB. They're like the Browns of baseball, you know? And next up, we got the AL Central, probably the most boring division in baseball. So first up, we got the Indians. They haven't won a World Series in forever. They have like the longest World Series drought, and they almost did in 2016 until they choked to the Cubs, which is coming up later. And then we got the Tigers and the Royals. They both suck. And then the White Sox and Twins are also there too. They don't really, not special. Next up, AL West. First up, we got the Astros. They are a really good team, but they got caught cheating, so yeah, we'll talk more about that later. Angels, they have the GOAT, Mike Trout, on their team, and they're completely wasting his career, basically. They're just horrible, and he's really good. You know, the Mariners, they make a trade every 5 seconds, but they still suck anyway. And the Rangers and A's are there too. All right, that was 15 of the 30 teams. We're moving on to the National League. First up, we got the NL East. First off, we got the Nationals. This is the Expos helmet because these are really old, but they moved from Montreal to DC, so now they're the Washington Nationals. And they won the World Series this year in 2019. They just kind of like shocked the world and won it. I don't know what happened. And the Marlins, I don't have their hat. I don't know where it went, but they suck too. They're like competing for one of the worst teams in baseball. They traded like all the good players away. Like if they didn't make any trades, they'd actually be really good instead of being horrible. And then the Braves, Phillies, and Mets are all there too. The Braves got the chop. The Phillies got Bryce Harper now, the most overrated player in baseball. And the Mets, they got a lot of memes about them and their fans. NL Central now, we got the Cubs. They finally won a World Series after like 100-something years back in 2016. So yeah, that was good for them. The Cardinals, they're probably the second best franchise in baseball, second to the Yankees. They're like the Yankees of the NL, or the closest thing to it. The Brewers are pretty good too, and then there's the Reds and Pirates. They're just kind of there. They just kind of get beat up by the other 3 teams, Cards, Cubs, and Brewers all the time. So yeah, that's how the NL Central is. Next up, last division, the NL West. First up, we got the Dodgers. They always win this division. They are always really good until it comes time for the playoffs, and they always find a way to lose somehow. The Rockies, they play in Denver, where I live, at this high altitude, so like every other pitch at their stadium is a dinger because of the altitude, and yeah, that's just how it works. Then the D-backs, Padres, and Giants are all kind of just there too. They're kind of irrelevant. The Giants used to be good. They won like 3 World Series in 5 years this decade, so yeah, they're alright, but not anymore. All right, so moving on, these are the things you have to know as a baseball fan. And the first of these is Mike Trout is the GOAT. And if y'all don't know, that stands for greatest of all time. Right now, he's 87th all time in WAR, and WAR is basically just a stat. I don't know. It stands for wins above replacement. It's just basically a stat of how good you are in your career. He's 87th right now, and he's only 28 years old. His career is only not even half over. And if he keeps up this pace by the end of his career, he's going to be top 5 easily. So yeah, he's the best player in baseball, not even close. And like I said, he plays for the Angels, and the Angels suck. He's the only good thing about them. So they're kind of just wasting his career. And the second thing you have to know as a baseball fan is Bryce Harper is overrated. I told you he's the most overrated player in baseball. He plays for the Phillies. Like every time he does anything, like if he gets a single, like the media just like blows up, talks about him, and it's just like the coolest thing. But like he's an okay baseball player, but he's not that good. Third thing you got to know: everyone hates the Yankees, and this is for two reasons. First of all, they've won 27 rings. They're the greatest franchise in baseball. They just like always win, and that really annoys some people. And then second of all, their fans are just so obnoxious, annoying. They have no class whatsoever, and their fans can't go 2 seconds without bragging about their 27 rings. Just like, shut up. Next thing you gotta know, this is a little one. Clayton Kershaw, he plays for the Dodgers. He cannot pitch in the postseason. That's just kind of a joke. He's one of the best pitchers in the league in the regular season, but when the playoffs come around, he just like gets horrible. I don't know why. And next up, we got Astros are cheaters. I mentioned this earlier. The Astros just recently got exposed for stealing signs in 2017. They were using cameras illegally to steal the catcher's sign so they could tell the hitter what pitch was coming. So he knew, and then, yeah, they won the World Series that year. So everybody's like, they didn't deserve that World Series because they were cheating all year. And yeah, so yeah, everybody kind of hates them now. All right, now let's go over some of the biggest names in baseball. Some of the greatest players, most popular players. We already talked about Trout, Kershaw, and Harper, but there's also guys like Christian Yelich, Cody Bellinger, Jose Altuve, Nolan Arenado, Aaron Judge, Juan Soto. They're not all necessarily like the best players in baseball, but they're definitely the most popular. So Christian Yelich and Cody Bellinger are two great outfielders. They won the MVPs in the last 2 years. They play for the Brewers and Dodgers respectively. And yeah, they're really good, cool guys. And then Jose Altuve, he is the shortest player in baseball. He's like 5'6", but he's really good too. He plays for the Astros, the cheaters. Yeah. Nolan Arenado, he's the best fielder in baseball. He plays third base. He's really good. Aaron Judge, on the flip side of Jose Altuve, Aaron Judge is the tallest player in baseball, the biggest player in baseball. He's just massive, plays for the Yankees. Yeah, cool guy. He's got like a whole cheering section at Yankee Stadium. They all like dress up as judges, and you know, goes Aaron Judge. And then last but definitely not least is Juan Soto, the cockiest, youngest player in baseball. He's 21, but he's known for his like Soto shuffle he does in the box to like, he says intimidate the pitcher, but it's just kind of dumb. He just like does this big shuffle like, I got you, bro. I'm gonna light you up. No, it's kind of dumb, but yeah, that's what he's known for. So that is MLB Explained. That's the basics of the league. Now hopefully you at least have a basic idea of how the league works, and yeah, and now you'll know a little bit of what your friends are talking about when they're rambling on about baseball stuff. There's obviously a lot more to it than this, so if you want a part 2, hit that like button. And yeah, that's all I got. Follow me on Instagram at upswingbaseball. Check out that video down there, pretty cool, and I will see you later. Bye.